This is what you would look for if you wanted to free file or do your federal taxes for free. This is under the Individuals tab and Free File. So if you have income below $66,000, you can free file and use their Free File software. So that allows you to free file your taxes for free with their easy-to-use software. Free state return options are available. You can use the Free File software lookup tool and find free federal and free state return options. So it's important to note that it looks like from when I'm shooting it now that the free file will be closed October 20th at midnight Eastern time. So just some more information about this topic of if your income is below $66,000 and you're free file using the free file software. You can do your federal taxes for free. Filing your taxes can cost less than a penny. It's all free. Brand name software that does the hard work for you. There's online tax prep, e-file, direct deposit, and you can save more of your pennies by using Free File. So who's eligible? 70% of all taxpayers. That's how many taxpayers can do their taxes for free. That's 100 million people. Depending on your income, you are eligible for Free File's brand name software and free e-file. Now, I'm not a sponsor of the IRS. I'm not a sponsor of this software. But if are you eligible for this software? There's still an option. So if you're not eligible for the software, there is still an option. You can free file using Free File fileable forms, the electronic version of paper forms. So how does it work? Number one, you go to irs.gov/freefile. So visit irs.gov/freefile. Convenience at your fingertips. It's easy. It's ready when you are. There's 24/7. Number two, you can select the best match for you from the partner offerings that they have using the Help Me tool to narrow down your choices. And three, you can continue and click Leave Our IRS website to continue, and you'll be directed to their partner's website to begin your safe and secure search. So what do you need to do to use all this? You need an email address, a copy of the prior year's tax returns, and documentation for your income and deductions. When it comes to the benefits of using this, you're going to save time. Some providers offer state tax returns too. You can get your money faster by combining the e-file and direct deposit to speed up the process. And you can track your refund by clicking the Where's My Refund button on irs.gov. Things you may need. So some of the personal information you'll need is a copy of last year's tax return in order to access your adjusted gross income, a valid Social Security number for yourself and your spouse, if that's applicable, or a valid Social Security number for your dependents, if applicable. Within income and receipts, your Social Security benefits, unemployment compensation, all the receipts pertaining to your small business, if that's applicable. Some of the income receipts from rental, real estate, royalties, partnerships, S corporations, and trusts. With regards to other income, you're going to need your W-2s showing all of your annual wages from your employers, your forms, 1099 INT, your interest showing interest paid to you throughout the year, your form 1099G showing any refund, credit, or offset of state and local taxes, your form 1099 DIV and forms 1099R to show your dividends and distributions from retirement and other plans paid you during the year. You're going to want to look at the ACA filers, so that's Form 1099A, Health Insurance Marketplace Statement, Form 8962, Premium Tax Credit, and Form 8965, your Health Care Coverage Exemption and ECN. So you're filing electronically. You're going to verify your identity by using your AGI, your prior year AGI, and if you created a prior year personal identification number, that will work too. The personal identification number requires that you create a 5-digit PIN that could be any 5-digit number except zeros that you could choose, which serves as your electronic signature. When self-preparing your taxes and filing electronically, you must sign and validate your electronic tax return by entering your prior year adjusted gross income, AGI, or your prior year self-selected PIN. So using electronic PIN is no longer an option. Generally, software automatically enters the information for returning customers. If you are using a software product for the first time, you may have to enter the information yourself, but there's several ways to find your prior year AGI. The preferred method, you should retain a copy of your tax return. On your prior year tax return, your AGI should be on line 37 of the Form 1040 and line 21 on the Form 1040A or line 4 of Form 1040EZ, depending on which you used. If you used a paid preparer last year, you might obtain a copy of last year's tax return for that preparer. If you're using the same preparation software that you used last year, that software will likely have you use your prior year tax returns for you to access. If you're not using the same tax preparation software as last year, you may be able to access your prior year software and view an electronic copy of your prior year return. If you have been issued a PIN, an identified protection PIN, you should enter it when prompted by the software. It will serve to verify your identity. If you're using a first-time filer over the age of 16, enter 0 as your AGI. But one of the alternative methods you could use if you do not have a copy of your tax return, and you may use it to get a transcript, a self-help tool to get a tax return transcript showing your AGI, you can use the Get Transcript Online tab or link to immediately view your AGI. You must pass the security access identity verification process, and then you can select tax return transcript and use only the adjusted gross income line entry. So if you use Get Transcript by mail or call 800-908-9946, that's 800-908-9946. If you cannot pass secure access and need to request a tax return transcript, please allow 5 to 10 days for delivery and use only the adjusted gross income line entry. If you want to use the free file, free file is something that allows everyone to file an extension for free. So you can use any of the following free filing software companies to prepare and e-file an extension for free. This applies only for filing an extension. If you want to use free file software to file your return, your adjusted gross income cannot exceed that $66,000. For those above $66,000, you're going to use the free file fileable forms. Fileable forms. Some of the providers that are listed on the government's website are fileyourtaxes.com, Free Tax USA, totally free, Tax Slayer, Free Tax ACT, free file, Online Taxes at OLT.com, and 1040now.net. And there are no age or residency restrictions on any of those websites. That is all the information around filing for free if you have income below $66,000. And you can use the links on the IRS's website to learn more about the different things that I mentioned.